Hi everyone, this is Linda Jackson from Capricorn Quilting. Diana Young on my Pro Stitcher Designer page asked whether or not it was possible to take an image like this and turn it into stitches. Unfortunately, what you can't do is do it with the just go into there with the magic wand because it's a drawn image and you've got all the smudging around here. It won't recognise any of that and won't create it into any stitches. So what you will have to do is draw it yourself basically. So I have done that previously and that is what I have come up with. I've not had much time to play with it, I've got to say, but it's not too bad. It needs a bit of tweaking, but it's not too bad. So I'll take you through the stages. First of all, what you need to do is import the design or the fabric or whatever it is that you're going to turn into stitching, and you do that with your backdrop tool. So all you would do is backdrop, select your file, open it and take it to the size that you want. Now I know that I want this about 20 inches wide by say 30 inches tall, and what you'll have to do here is if you put your pointer here, you can see up on the ruler, if I move up you can see the line moving. Now this whole image at the moment is only 4 inches wide by about 8 or 9 inches tall. I have resized that and that's the one that's on this one, but you can resize it as you wish. As you can see now, if I put the pointer near to its nose, it's about that's about 18 inches wide, which is fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to trace it. This is another one, this is the exact size that I want it to be. So I'm now going to start tracing it, so I'll just zoom in it a little bit and move that to where I'm going to start. Now I'm going to start on these here. So I'm going to go to the arc tool and I'm going to start, and this is the 3-point arc, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, and don't forget this is where you have to count your 2 3s, 2 3s, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Now what you have to decide at this point is whether or not you want to retrace that line or whether you're going to make it into slightly different outlines so you can follow all these different lines here. I'm just going to bring it down because it's a bit of a sketch design that you're going to be doing. So I'm continuing 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then you can continue going all the way along and create your style or your image. Now I don't know why this has started doing this just recently, but I'm going to ignore that for now and I'm going to continue 2, 3, 2, 3, and now I'm going to come down here, and it's up to you to decide which way around you want to draw it, etc. Now I'm going to stop at that point. So it was a right click to finish that off. I'm now going to go to these points here, and I'm not right, since the update it started to put these in, but I'm just going to delete those points there. So I'll just click on it and delete. Now is when you start to adjust all the nodes so that you get the curves and the arcs that you want on it. Now as you can see, that's still a bit of a circle just there. So what I'm going to do is find the right one, take it around, and I'm going to create that one. I'm going to make that one a line one. And then I can start adjusting all these. This is where playtime comes in, to be able to get the curves that you like, manoeuvring them around as you wish to, pulling them a bit further apart if you want. And don't forget, if you right click on the node you can change it to a line, cusp, smooth or symmetrical. You can see more information on this on the other videos that I've done on my YouTube page or YouTube site. So that's the first set of lines. Like I say, I would tidy that up a little bit more before I carried on. And now I'm going to carry on onto here, and the way I work is that I do it in sections, so I'd get that section right and I'd be happy with that one, and then I'd continue with the next section. So now I'll click on the arc tool again, and I'll start very close to that one and go 1, 2, let's have a look, 3, go up there, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and carry on creating your image. Now I'm going to bring this across here this time. No, it's done that again, so I'm going to ignore it. Like I say, you can always go back and make that right if you wish to. Well, I will wish to. So I'm going to stop there again at that point, go over to nodes and select the nodes, and again I'm going to get rid of these 3. And this time that's just done it on its own and created a nice curve. That one is a bit pointy, so we'll sort that out a little bit. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to press smooth, and that curves it out a little bit more. Now, because of the way that this is drawn and it's not an exact line, it doesn't really matter if you've got a bit more of a kink on that one, but if it really does bug you, then just straighten it out. And as you can see, the more you pull this out, the more of an effect it has on that line. So now that I'm happy with that, for example, I'm just going to move that slightly across to there. I'm going to come over to this side here, over to the right hand side. I've got 2 pieces of artwork there now. I'm going to control and select both, right click, utility and connect. Now you see here you've got your shortcut, so you've got Control and T if you want to do it that way, and I'll connect the 2. Now that is all one piece. As you can see, it's just one piece of artwork. And if you want to see how it is, or how it's looking without the drawing at the back of it, you can go into View, and you see your backdrop tool there, click on that, it disappears, and this is when you can see that some of the lines here are still a little bit pointy. So I'll select that one, and I think it was that one. We'll smooth that one out, and I think it was that one as well, and I'm going to smooth that one out as well. And you can still adjust these if you wish to. Yeah. Okay, so that's how I start. You would carry on doing that all the way around the image, and then when you get to the individual pieces here, so the eye and the iris, I would then do these as separate pieces, and that's what you've got. So if I show you now, I'll just go up to preview. I'm going to select it all. Oh, if I get the right button, there we go, select it all. Told you this was going to be quick. Assign stitches, and then we'll have a look at the stitch out. So it does the basics of the horse's face first, jumps over, does the eye, and then the highlight in the eye is a separate one, as you can see there. Okay, I hope that gives you an idea of what to do. Give it a go, see what you come up with.